Hello there, my beautiful collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Oh my goodness. The Eight of Cups there with the Ten of Wands energy. Trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. This is like wisdom energy as well. So there with that Eight of Cups. This could be some beautiful inspiration for you. So maybe you're having like some amazing dreams, or you're getting some of you could be coming out of a complacency energy as well. Maybe some of you try like some chakra alignment, or maybe do a little bit of Reiki or something. Maybe like a yoga or some sort of, I don't know, something to kind of just get you out of this sort of stuck, stagnant energy. It kind of feels like a good like stretching energy. So maybe just get you a good massage, or some of you start like stretching a little bit more. It's almost like yoga or Pilates or something like that. And there's the Capricorn vibe. Capricorn, the Scorpio, the King of Swords, to the Knight of Pentacles, to the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Getting really grounded and focused here. Those of you with a lot of Capricorn in your astrology, some of you, this could be a really good teacher vibe. So if you want to take like classes, maybe you want to hire you a personal trainer, or maybe you want to start taking some sort of lessons, you want to learn something, you kind of want the Capricorn energy there. But that's a very regimented vibe. Maybe some of you are going to take up dancing, ballroom dancing here, or something that I feel like it's like a movement energy with you, but it's not too much. It's like the perfect kind of vibe with you. But it is definitely, it's a very regimented energy. So it requires you to kind of focus. It requires you to focus. Oh. There with the King of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. There to the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. There with the Three of Cups. There with the Seven of Swords to the Seven of Wands. Oh. You got the King of Swords, and then you got this Queen of Cups who's in this Three of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands energy. Lord have mercy. Some of y'all don't have your dance partner, or some of you with regard to like a partnership, relationship, or partnership here. But you're kind of working through this energy. Scorpio and Capricorn energy there, right? Scorpio always brings the stinger vibes. So for a lot of you, I feel like that's like the ending and kind of new beginning energy as well. Some of you, this is almost like you hear the rattle of the rattlesnake. So some of you could be like trusting your instincts or your intuition. Someone here could be doing like ballroom dancing or something like that. Because like the rattle of the rattlesnake could be like the marimba, the marimbas? What do they call those fucking things? It's not the cha-chas, is it? Marimba? When the music starts to play, dance with me, walk this way. Oh, a dance class? A dance class, or maybe like a, I don't know, they probably have like some sort of low impact Zumba classes, right? So it's not like you're doing like modern dance, or like, but like a sort of medium pace Zumba class. Either way, I don't feel like you have a partner, but this sort of allows you the chance for a new partner. With the pentacle energy here, this could be like a work vibe. Mindful of this Queen of Cups energy. I don't know what the hell the deal is with the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces vibe, but those of you, watch your favorite astrologer. Those of you that have a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces water placement in your astrology, kind of pay attention to what that energy is kind of doing. Because it's almost like a whirlwind energy here, but you want to avoid like the hurricane or the cyclone vibes. You know what I mean? That almost feels like a little transiting energy. It feels a tad bit generic, so I don't feel like this is just particularly with you. But make sure that you're staying very grounded or focused here. How's that song go? When the rumba music starts to play. Maracas? Is that it? Lord have mercy. But you don't have a dance partner. So I feel like for some of you, this is you looking at something new. If this isn't like dance class, maybe you're taking like yoga or Pilates, or you're just like stretching. Yoga is really good to like learn to stretch, to kind of just focus on yourself. Some of you with regard to like a work option or a work opportunity. This Queen of Cups energy doesn't need to be romantic. Some of you, this could be a sort of friendship vibe, or this could be an acquaintance, someone that you've worked with before, but they're not like in a happy vibe. Because the Queen of Cups is the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Seven of Swords there with the Seven of Wands. But I feel like you're kind of maintaining that red cloak energy here. This is almost given like the running with the bulls type vibe. Oh, damn. What the fuck are you doing? Tango vibes. Dancing? Take what's yours and leave what's not. Stretching out the energy here. So what is this about for you? When the rhythm music starts to play. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Three of Wands, to the Ten of Swords, to the Judgment vibe, to the King of Pentacles, to the Leo vibe, to the Libra energy, back to that Eight of Cups. Oh! Some of you, interesting traveling vibes. Those of you with regard to like the Scorpio energy, those of you that get to travel for work, or some of you, this could be like maybe you're doing like a work vacation or something like that. Anywhere where there's like beautiful architecture, gardens, and like fountains and all that good stuff. It's kind of a good creative energy. That Eight of Pentacles feels like working on your creativity. But some of you, you might be having to kind of do something on your own here. It almost feels a tad bit perplexing for you, but I feel like you kind of needed to do it. So there's a switch up in like options or opportunities with you here. Those of you that are around like beautiful architecture, this is really given like beautiful architecture. There's a lot of studying energy here. It's a lot of creative energy. The Judgment, the King of Pentacles, the Leo vibes. Libra and the Eight of Cups. Some of you mindful if you're dealing with the Leo vibe. Leos tend to carry a lot of external baggage with them, or they have, you see the sort of dragon energy there? So, now's not the time to kind of overwhelm yourself and like could some of you be traveling for like rom-com energy? Could you be doing some sort of if you're a creative person, this could be like an interesting job option or job opportunity. If you're like a writer and you get the chance to maybe you're going to start writing for a new project or writing for a new show, and it's like really interesting. It's given like sci-fi vibes, or it's definitely very weird or interesting here. There with it, yeah. Someone has a lot of like options or opportunities here. All this is given like the Scorpio vibes. Take what's yours and leave what's not. This is like being grounded and focused and not being overwhelmed. Ay, sweet Jesus. This is given like Ghost Rider vibes. This is given like catfish and energy. This is given like all kinds of like that sort of energy here. So, I feel like you need to repeat. You need to be able to do something that kind of. It's almost like a challenging vibe for you, but it's not that. It's not that overwhelming. It's kind of like a low impact Zumba class or Pilates, something like that. A lot of stretching energy with you. I feel like some of you that kind of allows you to grow. I mean, if you want to take a dance class, some of you like a ballroom dance class, or maybe you're going to learn to do the samba or some shit like that. I do like the running with the bulls type vibe. Probably wouldn't recommend doing that, right? But some of you, if you like, it's kind of like that inspirational energy with you. This is given like Hemingway vibes. So maybe that feels like a writer energy here or a creative person. But you're doing something with maybe a little bit of a sci-fi sort of vibe to it. Maybe you're doing like graphic novels. Some of you could be doing like anime. Maybe you do some sort of like coding. So this is like gamer vibes, right? Some of you could be losing that kind of gentleness energy with you as well. If that Queen of Cups isn't like a person or a relationship or partnership, or some of you like a partner vibe, this could almost be you kind of having to, it's almost like we're roughing up the edges a little bit. So you need to kind of be it's like being a tad bit more dominant. Some of you, it's almost given like ambidextrous vibes as well. So you could be, maybe you're trying to use your not so dominant hand to create something, or some of you are trying to overcome something that like kept you stuck or stagnant. So maybe for whatever reason, you're having to use your non-dominant hand in order to kind of create or produce here, or something is giving you like this lagging. It feels like a lagging sensation, but for some of you, it definitely it changes up the vibes on you. Some of you could be having to figure out some kind of like romantic option or romantic opportunity, but this is given like Scorpio vibes. So this is all like past relationships, partnerships, options, or opportunities. Those of you, if you're a creative, this could be like looking at the past designs of something. So if you're a designer or a creator, right, you're looking at like the old, this is given like couture. Or some of you, it is white dresses, so whatever the fuck that means for you. But there's the wise owl energy. What's Scorpio mean to you? What's the Scorpio energy about for you? Some of you haven't decided. So I feel like you have some interesting choices. This Queen of Cups over here maybe thought they had the option or the opportunity with you, but maybe some of you, you're like auditioning other options or other opportunities. Or some of you, this could be, maybe you're just dating, right? So maybe you got out of a situationship, relationship, or partnership, and now you're kind of out there doing your own thing. There is this, I like this kind of sci-fi energy with you, or those of you who are creative, maybe looking at things a little bit differently. Those of you, if you're, I feel like it's almost like looking at like Reiki or yoga, Pilates, or something like that. If you need to do like some stretching exercises, I feel like you're having to do something that isn't like a dominant sort of vibe with you. So I feel like you're kind of trying to build up your non-dominant hand, because for some reason that's you're kind of like dependent upon it. Some of you almost feel like this is a choice. So you're kind of, it's not a crutch for you anymore. You're kind of figuring out how to make it like work to your advantage, but it kind of slows down the energy with you, which is why it feels like it's a new option or it's a new opportunity. Um, oh wow, whatever the hell this is for you, it is so much more interesting than any kind of relationship or partnership would be. There's a lot of people wanting to be in that like Queen of Cups vibe. So you're either auditioning for like the female role here, or some of you, maybe you're like super casually dating, or those of you, if you're like ghostwriting something, you're having to kind of pay attention to all the ex's energies before, or damn, those of you when it comes to sci-fi energy, right? Or this is given like sci-fi graphic novel vibes, or those of you, this you could be a writer, you could be a director, you could be you could do fucking costuming here, you could be lighting crew. Some of you could be like the choreographer as well. Ooh, the chariot, the moon vibe, the Cancer moon energy. We got that new moon in Cancer coming up. So some of you, this could be like travel vibes, interesting energy. There's this focus on like the past energy. So some of you, this could be like an option or an opportunity that comes in that allows you to sort of switch things up. There's something really interesting about this for you. So it has a little bit of a, there's a uniqueness to it. That's what makes it like really interesting with you. So it is like graphic novel vibes, or those of you like writers and you have like anything that contends with dragons or whatever the fuck dragons would mean to you, right? Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups. Some of you, I feel like you could be what changes the tiebreaker. You could be like the one that is like the tiebreaker when it comes to an option or an opportunity. But whatever this isn't going to be like a fun kind of energy with you, because there's like a lot of people on this and everyone is like waiting for a decision. It feels like with that Cups vibe, it's like if there's like a relationship or partnership, whatever that may be, there's like someone don't like it. So you got a lot of that. Some of you are definitely going to be, it feels like interviewing, or some of you, if you're, I don't know, this is too complicated to be a dating vibe. This feels far much more like a work energy. The Cups vibe there. I like the Sagittarius energy here, because I feel like you're like the tiebreaker, because you really honestly aren't too emotionally invested in anything. So it's your job to kind of come in and make sense of what nobody else wants to make sense of. And there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot. Four of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands. And there's the Nine of Cups. I feel like this is for my creatives. Writers, directors, actors, producers, model artists, curators, those of you that do clothing design. I like the graphic novel vibes on this. So maybe you're a colorist. Maybe you do hair, makeup, nails. Some of you could be like the casting vibes and things aren't figured out yet. So something isn't working. So it's going to be left up to you to kind of figure out who's the best sort of option or opportunity. I feel like for some of you, because I do feel like you're kind of favoring your non-dominant side here. So some of you, I feel like this is it's like an odd time for you, but I almost felt like you're making a choice to try to kind of figure out something without it being like typically what is your energy. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. I don't know who the fuck this is for. Take what's yours and leave what's not. Whatever this energy is, you're the one that decides. You decide everything. But you're not going to be well liked. Because you're like the one that, you're the tiebreaker. And someone with the Scorpio vibes here, the Queen of Cups energy, some of you are dealing with a very messy kind of vibes. So it's going to be up to you to kind of make a tough choice, but some of you, it's not really going to be that tough a decision because, well, really, you're not that emotionally invested. So this is why it feels like it's a new vibe with you. Everyone else kind of has their favorites, but you kind of come in and it's up to you to say, nah, this is the one. You're definitely going to be going into a mess. But, I feel like it's like the right time for you because you're not really going to have to work that hard. I do feel like you're favoring your non-dominant hand or your non-dominant. So whatever you're not really good at or you don't feel that comfortable with, I feel like you're focusing on that because you're trying to make something work. I feel like it's more of a challenge to yourself than anything else here. This is what makes you very good for this. This is what makes you very unique as well. Fun traveling vibes here. I mean, take what's yours and leave what's not. That's definitely not everyone's vibe. Those of you, if this isn't like work energy, I mean, like, go have fun. Even if you're not like feeling all that inspired. Some of you, you almost feel like you can't. Because I am getting this energy that you're kind of having to use your non-dominant side. So there's something about this that you're not that comfortable with. But I feel like you're kind of moving through it. You're not letting that keep you stuck or stagnant. For some of you, that brings about like the perfect pace of something for you. So I feel like you kind of needed to pull your energy back anyway. And this just allowed you. So you're like, I feel like you're taking a class or you're doing something to kind of strengthen the non-dominant part of yourself here. This could be, I feel like you're challenging yourself. You're purposely like challenging yourself. Or what was meant to be a challenge for you, you've kind of figured out how to make it like a positive. Because it is given like the ambidextrous energy here. So I like that. But you're not overwhelmed. You're not going to be very well liked, but I don't feel like you never are because you're not. You really are not that emotionally invested. So you're the one they call in to make the decisions because you really don't give a fuck. Whatever the hell you kind of decide is kind of like the energy here. Fun travel vibes, but it almost feels make believe as well. So those of you, my creatives, this is kind of like a great energy for you. I mean, your writers, actors, producers, whatever the hell this vibe is. Those of you clothing design, I feel like someone needs to do clothing design. Someone needs to do cosplay. Those of you, this could be, maybe you're doing like a video game. Some of you could be doing like graphic novels energy here. It's given like a Hemingway vibe as well. That's why I feel like it's like a creative energy. But it's given like the running of the bulls, right? Isn't that for whom the bell tolls? Oh, damn. Oh, thank you for this. This was fun. Whoever this is, I like this. You're like choosing to do something. So I don't know. Some of you, this almost feels like a super bougie, maybe a therapist, or you've like read something online where you're trying to use your non-dominant hand. It feels like a hand, or it feels like that. So it's like something that you have control over, but you're trying to focus on something that's a little different. So it's kind of like if you play piano and your bass hand isn't that good. I feel like you're trying to do like you're trying to read the right hand parts with your left hand, but you're doing it like down an octave. Or if you're like if this is like keyboard, you're typing, you're trying to focus on the non-dominant. So this is making a choice for you, but I feel like it slows you up just enough to kind of create this sort of balanced energy with you. So it's kind of meant to slow you down or keep you stuck or stagnant, but it creates more of an interesting vibe. It is like your left hand, if you play piano, you're like trying to play the right hand parts with your left hand, or however that would be with like guitar. So maybe you're like switching. If you play right-handed, you're playing left-handed. But it's a choice. It's a choice. Ooh. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours and leave what's not. That's not going to be for everybody. But I like it. Salsa, Roomba, low impact Zumba. Take a dance class. Some of you, that could be it. If you're taking a dance class, but maybe you're used to like being the one that leads, and now you're having to like partner up with somebody. So, anyone that dances or does like couples dancing, it may take you a minute to get used to not be the one that's leading. And it's kind of fun. It's going to slow you up for a minute, but it actually is like better for you. Yeah, call on your healer guides here. Oh, I love this. 14 vibes. Sagittarius energy, the temperance angel. You're going to have to make some decisions, and you're going to be the best one to do it because you are not emotionally invested in any of this. So you like come in and, you make the choices because you're not emotionally invested in anything. This is at whatever that sort of like creative energy is with you. Some of you, if you do like lighting design, any of you that do anything creative, I mean, you could be the one that does like the beading on the gowns. You could be the one that does all the effects energy here. You could be the one that sort of creates that sort of magical energy. Those of you, especially if you deal with dragons. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for this. This was fun and different. Definitely not everybody's, but you know what? Take what's yours and leave what the fuck isn't. Some of you, if this is like a job you have, or this is if any of you that do anything creative and there's like a new change up in directors or something like that, this could be like mindful of that energy. This is really giving the vibes of someone who's like a method actor or someone who like pays good money to kind of challenge themselves. So you probably like a intellectual test. You probably like a lot of quiz energy, or your kind of outlook on things is different. You choose to challenge yourself. Because I get the energy, you're not using your dominant hand, but you're choosing not to. So it's like, you're making a choice. But it balances you out just enough to allow you to make like the right choices here. That's why it feels like it's more of an intellectual choice than it is anything else. Oh my goodness. I don't want to get out of this energy. This is amazing. Good luck, God bless, take what's yours, and leave what the fuck isn't. Peace, love, and light.